If you're a solid agent but still feel capped, it's not a skill issue. It's probably the ceiling in which your system is capping you at. And that ceiling usually shows up around years 3 to 5. After talking with hundreds of thousands of agents at this point in my company, this is one of the number one things most agents never talk about. You know how to write offers, you know how to convert, you've closed deals in most likely multiple markets. From the outside, everything looks fine, but internally, it feels like you're pushing harder for the same result. You're not failing, you're not new anymore, and you're definitely not lazy. You're just at the point where effort stops compounding. More hours doesn't equal more growth anymore. It just equals more pressure. Early in your career, progress comes from skill. You learn scripts, you learn objection handling, you learn how to negotiate. But around year 3 to 5, skill stops becoming the bottleneck in the business. At that point, your system and the manpower of your team becomes the constraint. Most agents build systems that scale effort, not leverage. Their business continues to depend on them showing up, their energy, their ability. And that's going to work until it doesn't, or until you want more things out of your business. At this stage, working harder usually means one of 3 things: more follow-up, more calls, and overall just more time spent in the business. But that's just reinforcing the same original ceiling that you ran into the first time. You're essentially adding weight to a structure that was never designed to carry it in the first place. And then this is essentially where frustration is going to creep in. You start questioning yourself, comparing yourself to other agents, and wondering why the business feels so fragile. Now, from what we've seen, the agents that actually break through this stage aren't necessarily better agents. They're better operators, and they're better business owners. They stop asking, how do I work harder? And start asking themselves what levers in the business they can pull. They stop asking themselves, how can I work harder? And start asking themselves, what would have to change in the business for it to grow without me pushing every single lever myself? Ignoring this problem within your business around years 3 to 5 typically is going to result in the business being capped. And if the business is at a point where that is completely fine for you, then that is okay. But if you want to continue growing the business, you have to understand that you can't do every single thing yourself. You have to have team members in place that can help you pull some of these levers to move the boat forward, and ultimately, obviously, the business forward. This would mean having an ISA or someone who can take all the inbound calls for you on your behalf and set them to appointments for you to actually show up to. The ISA can also disqualify people based on interest. Are they pre-approved? What's their price point? Their time frame? Where are they at? The ISA can just instantly throw them into the CRM and be like, you're not ready to speak to an agent right now. Next thing is going to be putting you in a lender and then sending you some emails and text messages. Imagine if you had someone fully designated to doing that so that you're not wasting your time with every single prospect that comes across the board. It may just be a complete waste of time because they're not ready yet. And the reason that I mention this is because this is actually one of the number one levers we put into our partnering agents' businesses to help them scale. So basically what we do for all of our partnering agents, if you're interested, is there will be a link down in the description to book a call with me or someone from my team. You can actually book that call. We'll run you over everything A to Z, like nothing hidden behind a curtain or anything. And we actually get you a consistent flow of lead gen every single month, the exact specific type of leads that you want to be working with. You want first-time home buyers, you want sellers, you want VA buyers, do you want relocation, downsizers? We'll get those leads, and then we have a team that will actually call all those incoming leads on your behalf and only send you the ones that are actually worth your time based on price point, time frame, location, pre-approval, not working with another professional in your market. And only once they've met that criteria, we'll call you and we'll literally have the lead on the other line. So you don't have to worry about no-show rates to a booked appointment or showing up at the person's house before ever speaking to them. They'll literally be on the other line of the phone, ready to speak to you, and you just set an appointment with them right then and there. We have scripts to help all of our agents set these appointments and things along those lines. Right now, we're seeing about a 50% booking, 50% closing rate. So about a 25% total closing rate on these leads we're sending over to our partners. And so we're very passionate about this process, and that's why I make all these free YouTube videos for agents, because at least I can help you guys out for free from what we are learning within this company right now. Other than that, if you don't want to book an appointment, no worries at all. Keep consuming the free content and the free value every single week, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks.